Imagine if life were a video game where the developers had already decided the outcome, and you were just pressing buttons in a futile attempt to change the narrative. Every choice you thought you made was really just your character wandering aimlessly in a pre-programmed world. If this sounds like a sci-fi thriller, it's because at times, it feels like the universe is laughing at our attempts to steer our lives when, in fact, we're more like marionettes with tangled strings, flailing around in the name of free will. Now, before you start feeling like a robot in a poorly written sitcom, let's dig into the psychological impacts of believing in fate. Picture this. You're at a party and someone asks you about your life choices. "Oh, it's all predetermined," you say with a casual wave of your hand, as if you're flipping pancakes rather than discussing your future. This attitude can lead to a cozy little trap where you relinquish responsibility, allowing you to blame the universe for every bad decision, from your choice of bubblegum ice cream to your ex who still haunts your social media feed. Can we alter our paths, or are we simply rerouting on a preset GPS? Think of it like a road trip where every turn you take was written into the map before you even got in the car. Yet, even with a predetermined route, you can still change the music, snack on some questionable fast food, and take a few unexpected detours. Personal growth is less about altering the destination and more about how you choose to enjoy the ride. After all, nobody wants to be the robot stuck in a loop, repeating the same old errors. So, are we just robots in disguise? Maybe, but that doesn't mean we can't add a little flair to our programming. While we may not control the entire choreography of our lives, we can certainly choose our favorite moves and the music that plays in the background. The key is to embrace the hilarity of our circumstances, to laugh at the absurdity of fate, and to remember that sometimes, the best part of the show is the improvisation. After all, who doesn't love a good plot twist? On one hand, believing in fate can be as soothing as a warm cup of tea on a rainy day. Missed that job interview? Fate must have a better plan for you. Got dumped for the third time this month. Clearly, the universe is just making room for someone more compatible, like a cat who is, let's face it, probably a much better partner anyway. However, this cozy excuse can morph into a slippery slope, where we start blaming fate for our tendency to procrastinate or our inability to pick a decent rom-com without regretting it 3 minutes in. Now let's consider the other side of the coin. When we lean too heavily on the idea of fate, we risk turning into the proverbial couch potato, waiting for the universe to drop our dreams in our laps like an overzealous delivery service. Sure, it's nice to think that everything happens for a reason, but what if the reason is simply that we forgot to put in the work? It's like expecting a pizza to arrive at your door without ever placing an order. Link to the book in the description.